Hi guys, welcome back. So, I did a short video about your body center, and I would like to add few points and also see how it works, how important it is, not just for your technique, but for applications. So, first, important to understand, we talk about moving from the body center, but it's not possible if your center is not stable first. How do you keep your center stable? The inside strong without tensing the rest of the core of the center, just the very inside. So, many years ago, Sensei Nishiyama used to say, tailbone close to belly button. That used to be a lot of the teaching in old karate in Okinawa. But then Sensei Nishiyama changed because he realized rightly that it's unnatural. Tailbone close to belly button, tense your hip, flatten your back. You actually over time will get injuries. So just try to think circumstate to the floor. Slightly draw your belly button back and lift your pelvic floor. This, with your breathing, make sure your breathing is here. This will activate those small muscles close to your spine. And those small muscles, internal obliques, multifidus, pelvic floor. It will stabilize the spine, but keep the outside muscles sometimes soft. And those outside muscles, which are more responsible for force production, they can join at any time. But they have an anchor to move from. So the inside, small, stable center is an anchor platform for the big muscle to join. Right? So, also you make sure that you connect your feet to your center. And try to feel like you lift your arches, lift the inside leg and the pelvic floor, and that will help you connect your feet to your center. Glutes should be engaged. Many times, this is not engaged. Yes? So, in sport research, they distinguish between inner core, that's the smaller inside muscles, which are more responsible for stability and take stress away from the spine. And the outer core, those are the big muscles, they're responsible for force production. So please distinguish. Also, Sensei Nishiyama used to say that's really important. He used to say many years, inside first, then technique. Inside already, technique start, then technique, then actually technique. So inside first. Now, not too long ago, 1988, there was a research in Australia, and they figure out that every time a healthy person, functioning person, move the arm, the core fire, the inside core, those inside, 30 to 50 milliseconds ahead, or 110 to 130 milliseconds before the legs moving. Why? To stabilize the spine against the movement of the leg and arm, but also to make the movement of the outside more effective. You can move from a strong center. So that's very late research, but in karate, hundreds of years. Now, you see, moving from the center, of course, make your technique stronger. But moving from the center, we said body action is reaction. For example, that's beyond. Germany is helping me, thank you. So look, if he's stomach punch, I don't look and think block. Don't look. But we always say put your brain here. Reaction. Here. Reaction and action. Reaction and action. Reaction and action is one. Without space, not reaction, choice, action. Yeah. Same, if you punch, reaction here. And same thing. I don't think, then react, then movement. Your body center, reaction is action. One, without space. Okay, now let's keep talking about the center. Remember in previous video we say eyes back and soft. And at the same time, put your brain here. eyes here. So now, if Bjorn attack, center to center, I'm plugging my center to his. Sensei Jam is to tell me, put your center inside your opponent. And here, I move him. I move him. I move, see, bam, 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 bam. Whatever he does, bam. You see, so my center connect to him, bam. Center connect, bam. Right? So it's not from here. I make my decision here. Right? So it's breathing to wing, bam. Breathing to wing, bam. See that? So whatever reaction you do, so any attack, center to center, center to center, 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 all here. You understand this? Action here, and your center, this is like my antenna, low stomach forward. And see, okay, it's not enough low stomach forward. See, when I face my opponent, my key energy push forward. And the breathing behind, from here, right? Key energy from here. And this key energy connect to his energy. So without touching him, I could touch and feel him, but without touch, when he start moving, I feel his energy, I feel his energy, yeah. So key energy, breathing behind, but from here. So your energy touch opponent energy. And actually, my energy also put pressure on him, so eventually you can conduct the opponent movement. It's the next step. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you guys. Hopefully it's useful. Practice the basic, moving from the center first. Practice his opponent, center to center. Something happens, reaction is here. And from the center, but using the feet, see if I'm floating, the center is useless. Gotta have your base. Us.